First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Aris. We're going to be here, during your trip. We're local in Greece. We've also managed the bookings and organized everything for you. And we're very, very excited to have you join us and you get to see our country. Amy, I understand you are part of a Greek American family, judging from the last name. So you must be extra excited to visit back to Greece.
How would you pronounce her last name?
Condorodis.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I heard. That's what they told us.
What is the actual pronunciation? So
that's what her husband was saying. Well, that's how he said that you got to pronounce it when we're in Greece. So
yeah. So my kids have grown up, and my husband too, going to like the Greek church for events and like the Greek festival. So they love like loukoumades and spanakopita, like all of the food and all of the things. So we're really excited. Yeah.
Perfect. So you're gonna get to enjoy all that and much more. I'll let Valerios walk you through your daily schedule and some of the details in logistics. But I just want to emphasize something. We will always be available. We'll have a WhatsApp group. So if at any point during your trip there are any problems, any questions you have, we are here for you. We want to make sure you have a great time. And Valerios, take it away.
Thank you, Aris. So welcome again. Welcome to you. You haven't been here yet, but I'm welcoming you already. We're very, very excited for your trip, and me basically putting it together, and making sure that everything goes well is one of the best trips that we've made so far. So I'm also very excited for you to experience everything that we have in store for you. Now we have shared with you, I assume, 3 pre-arrival booklets, right? I will go through, let's say, Condorodis family booklet because it's the biggest one, and we're gonna, discuss all the points. If you want to change anything or if you have questions about any experience, please let me know. As Aris told us already, we will be creating a WhatsApp group like approximately 1 to 2 days prior. So you will be basically all the time there and assisting you with questions, maybe providing you recommendations, adding and removing drivers / suppliers, whatever the experience will be the next day. The previous day, we're going to basically adjust the group. So we'll have new people being there that will, assist you in your next day, let's say, experience. I can screen share if you want, and we can discuss everything together.
Yeah, Val, that would be great. If you could bring it up, that would be super helpful. And just to reiterate, so these guys are going to be awake when I'm sleeping. So if there's something that happens and you're like, I need this has happened. We need Lisa. Well, Lisa is sleeping. Crap. What do we do? These guys will be on the WhatsApp group with you as well. And so you can text them through that anytime so that you know that you have a person awake at all times to help you with anything that you need.
Okay, so everybody should get
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yes. If you don't have WhatsApp yet, go ahead and download it on your phone. And then Val, will you guys send every single
I'm gonna create a group and yes, okay. I'm gonna send an invite to everyone. Yeah.
To everyone.
But 100%, as you said, Lisa, we're gonna be there 24/7 for anything you'll need. So no worries at all.
Perfect.
And so Lisa, should we just give you our WhatsApp numbers or names or whatever it is?
Yeah, John, I will send those over to them so you don't have to worry about that. They already have all of your information.
Yeah, if we're gonna be missing something, we're gonna ask you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I haven't used WhatsApp in forever, so I just don't.
Yeah, WhatsApp is still your same cell phone number.
Okay, it's not a username.
Yeah, it'll still use your cell phone number. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we put our teenagers on it too?
Yeah, sure.
Just so they know what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whoever you want to be on that group text, just send me an email and let me know who you want on it. If there's anyone who you're like, no, I don't want them on it, just give me their phone numbers and we'll add them. Yeah.
Well, you don't have a phone.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
How's it going? Are you so excited to go to Greece?
Yeah.
I know. Are you counting down the days?
Yes.
Yes. I'm so excited for you.
We have all the new clothes.
Oh, that's so exciting. The whites and the blues, I'm assuming, and all the things. Yep. Yep. All right, Valoris, you can go ahead and go.
Perfect. So, Condorodis family. So you're gonna be visiting in 4 destinations. You're gonna arrive to Athens. You'll have 1 day in Athens, and then you're gonna go Naxos, Mykonos, and Crete. So the first day you arrive, a driver will be waiting for you at the international airport with a sign with your name, right, waiting for you, and take you comfortably directly to your, Divani Acropolis Palace, which is a lovely hotel in the center of Athens. So this will be your first day. We have put also in the booklet some recommendations, but of course, if you want more things to see, we're going to be discussing this, and we can provide you more recommendations. On the second day, you'll have a lovely experience in the morning, and then you'll be transferred to Naxos. So in the morning, one of our guides, I would say the best of our guides, right, will come pick you up directly from the hotel lobby at 8 a.m. and take you to visit Acropolis. It's a must-see, let's say, monument that we have for thousands of years. So yeah, it's a must-see thing in Athens. At this point, it will be totally up to you if you want to visit also the museum as well, because basically approximately 2 hours you'll be in Acropolis and approximately 2 hours if you want to visit the museum. Otherwise, because at 12:45 you'll have the pickup from the hotel to the airport to be transferred to Naxos. You cannot visit the museum. You can just maybe take a coffee or, be more relaxed, basically. It will be totally up to you. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know.
Okay.
Perfect. So afterwards, you'll be flying. The departure flight is at 3:45 p.m. 15:45 here we have it in Greek time. And again, you'll reach Naxos. It's less than 1 hour at 4:35. You'll be waited by a driver directly in Naxos airport. Which will take you to the Villa Paradise, where you have your yellow villa. Basically, it's again an amazing accommodation, and yeah, that will be your transfer to Naxos.
I have a question for you about
Amy.
For the airline for Sky Express, is there special luggage requirements or sizes for carry-ons and personal items that we need to know?
Basically, each person can have one check-in luggage, 23 kilograms, right? One carry-on luggage that you can take on you, it should be like 8 kilograms. And one backpack that you can have, let's say, under your legs. So everyone can have, let's say, up to 3 bags.
Okay.
One big one, one small one, and yeah, and a backpack or something like that.
And then when we go from Athens to Naxos, will the winds be with us, or were they meeting us at Naxos?
So sorry, who will be with you? I didn't catch that.
Casey, this crazy
Yeah,
lady.
they'll be.
Oh.
We'll go over theirs in a little bit. They're going to be heading over a little earlier than you guys because their flight gets in earlier, so that they don't have to wait around in the airport. You'll meet them at the villa.
Okay, that's great.
Exactly. Yes, yeah. They have the flight at 10:05.
Okay.
So earlier, yeah.
I'll be on the beach with my beverage when you arrive.
Exactly.
Casey, you can make welcome beverages for the Condorodis family.
They're never strong enough for Amy when I make them.
Afterwards, the next day, you'll have an experience sea kayaking adventure with lunch included. The experience starts at 9:30. It's approximately 5 hours, the duration, and you'll be picked up at 8:30 from your hotels.
Just one
yes.
side note in this, you are going into probably the most kind of amazing cave in Naxos. So Rina Cave is very unique. You will see it. You will go under it, stop at another side, and have some food, etc. It's a very fun day, and yeah, just be careful with the sun. You know, sunscreen, hats, etc. Because there is a pretty good chance there'll be a lot of light.
So everything I see, it looks like it's not crazy hot. It looks like it's mid-80s on the islands that we're on.
Yeah, it's actually going to be, I would say, 80s, 90s. Just be mindful of the sun. So
Okay.
you will be. So today, for example, I was in Corfu. I had to walk for, let's say, 40 minutes in the sun. Those 40 minutes, by the time I finished my walk, I was drenched in sweat and very dehydrated. So just you need to be mindful of it. I'm sure people organizing the day will take into account if you tell them, hey, I would like a little break. You know, I've been kayaking for like an hour, etc.
Yeah.
But just also in what you will wear, etc. I would recommend that.
Yeah, definitely only light color clothes. So yeah, to not be too hot for you. Afterwards, at 4:45, you'll be picked up and from Kalantos Beach, where your kayaking experience will end, and you'll be transferred back to your hotels. Then on August 3rd, you'll have a guided villages tour of Naxos. It will start at 9:30. You'll be picked up. It takes approximately 4 hours. You'll see all the the amazing villages. It's a lovely tour of Naxos. Now, bear in mind, normally it's one thing to discuss it, and try to say it how it is, and it's another thing completely to actually see it and experiencing it. So I think you're gonna love it. I'm actually very, very positive that you will. Next. On the next day, you'll have a private catamaran cruise to Kufonisia. Kufonisia is a big island with small islands next to it. And this cruise will start at 11 o'clock. Actually, it starts at 12 o'clock. So it should have been at 10, but we wanted, with Linzel, they are arriving on this day, on August 4th, right? With the Linzel family. So basically the catamaran will wait at the port, so they will experience the full 8 hours from 12 to 8. So we moved this experience 2 hours later. So you'll experience the entire 8 hours. Of course, it will have food on board, drinks, refreshments, anything you'll need for these 8 hours. You'll have it on board.
One small side note here is that weather depending, it's the captain's call on the exact route and location. So, of course, we've made the booking for you to go to Kufonisia. Kufonisia is a different island than Naxos. So if it's windy, for your safety and comfort, the captain has the right to make a decision to adjust course. And for example, he can say, we will stick near Naxos, we will go to the south side where it's more protected, etc. Now, hopefully, it won't be like that, and you will get to go to Kufonisia, you'll get to swim in those amazing waters. Just something to have in mind. And also now with the shift, you will see also the sunset from the boat as you head back to harbor, which is really nice. And perhaps you can pair it with some drinks at the end of the cruise. The people operating the boat are very capable, and just again, if you need something from them, you're not feeling well, seasick, etc., feel free to voice it. They will be more than happy to help you out. They often have medicine on board that they can assist you with, etc.
Yeah, that's great. And I actually, so go ahead and just buy some non-drowsy Dramamine for your trip. Have it in all of your purses just to have, because even if you're not seasick, sometimes people are like get a little bit seasick, and I'd rather you like pop a non-drowsy Dramamine and feel great than to be like, oh crap, I should have really brought something. So go get that at Kroger or whatever before you guys leave.
And Tanya will be so happy because she just texted Amy and I that she really wanted to be a part of this. So I'm excited for her too.
Yeah, we made sure we worked it around their flights and things so everybody could enjoy it. So you're gonna have to keep them awake. They're gonna need welcome cocktails too, because their family's gonna be pretty tired.
We'll get them an espresso martini.
Perfect.
I think they had upgrade certificates, so they're flying first class, so they'll be fine.
Oh, that's awesome. So they won't be as tired. That's awesome.
Okay.
So for the Lindsay family, basically they will be flying at, arriving at Naxos at 10:05. The driver will take them first to the hotel to check in, and then to the port where you're gonna, you guys will be meeting each other.
Sorry, just one side note this. I wanted to actually ask them, but since they're not here, perhaps Lisa, you can share some light. The drivers, they suggested that instead of going to the hotel and then driving back up towards where the cruise will depart, they just held their luggage at their office for the duration of the cruise, and they go straight to the cruise. This way they save up on, an hour just being on a minivan going back and forth. I told them yes, but I said I will confirm with the clients just to make sure that everything is okay.
Okay,
that was just the recommendation from the transportation. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to ask Amy and Casey, what do you guys think, that because you guys know the family better than I do, what do you think they would be okay with?
I think they would be absolutely fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they'd be fine with it. We just need to remind them to pack like a
Their
carry-on.
swimming suits and yeah, they need all the things that they need for that day. Okay, let's go with it, Aris.
Perfect.
But still, it's totally up to them at that point. After so many hours of flight, they might be just exhausted. They might just want to, to go to check in the hotel, maybe change there or whatever. So it's totally up to them. But there is the possibility that if they want, they can head straight to the port.
They're straight for those kind of people.
They're great. They'll go till they can't.
That's awesome.
Again, some recommendations that you'll have nearby. On the next day, August 5th, or August 5th.
Can we circle back?
Sorry, Val, go back to that really quick.
There's going to be like a couple of nights when we're like up to dinner, like when we have dinner on our own. So are these places we can all walk to? Like, will they be able to serve all of us? Like, can you talk to us a bit about like
the recommendations?
With the size of the group, yeah.
Normally, these recommendations have been, let's say, tested by us. So we can say that they are pretty good. Some of them might require, walking distance. Other might require, let's say, a driving distance. If you will need, let's say, another transport or another vehicle, you can, let us know via the chat. And we're gonna basically maybe give them a call, maybe arrange a reservation or something like that. It's totally doable. It will be in communication, in real communication with us. Yes.
How far in advance during the day would we communicate with you for something like this? For like, if we knew like we wanted to go to dinner that night, like how far in advance would we need to let you know?
I would say that as a rule of thumb, it really depends on the place. So if you're looking to go somewhere where it's really, popular and perhaps you've seen it on social media and you're excited, please let us know a few days before, because those typically sell out and then it's very hard for us to find a 15-person reservation the same day. If it's something more local that, there is this great restaurant by the beach near our villa, we want to go check out, this, we can do it on the same day. Most likely they will have availability. So as always, we are here to, whenever you have the idea, you can let us know. We'll try our best. But in certain venues, like, for example, Scorpios, where we made the reservations in advance, I think that's a great idea, because last minute to find an opening there is very hard. So this is a mix of things that are generally okay to walk to. It's also not all of them are restaurants. So for example, here we have some coastal walks. These are generally recommendations, that things you can do at your own pace and free time.
Okay. And I don't want to speak for everyone, but we just want like great local food. Like, it doesn't have to be like a restaurant from social media. Like that's where we want your input. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy, but.
Would you like us to just go ahead and make reservations for you for certain nights ahead of time and things we would suggest near the hotels? Or would you just want to wait and see, play it by the ear, and, same day we kind of figure out something?
Amy, do you have feelings?
My feelings would be probably just reservations, so you don't have to think about it. But I've been doing.
Those are my feelings.
I've been doing
I don't want to
lately, and I just don't want to anymore. So, what do you think?
Are you okay with that, John? Are you working?
I was a some, but I guess I don't know. I mean, what they put all these in the thing. We could look at them, just tell them which ones we like, and we can book them. So.
Yeah, I
Should
was
we,
going
like,
to suggest, if you guys want to look at some of the beachfront dining and the things that they have on here, and just let me know which one of these you're most excited about. Like, give me like your number 1, 2, 3, and then, I mean, if you can, your group is so large that if we can go ahead and preemptively make the reservations, so that way you have a spot. Because worst case scenario, it's not really worst case, but worst case scenario, all 15 walk in and you have to be at 3 different tables, right? That's not worst case, right? Like, I mean, it is worst case, but that's what you would be looking at, is if we can't get you all together. So
Okay.
if you guys want to just take some time this week, look over some of the things and let me know which ones you guys want to try for reservations at. That way you know what you're doing and you don't have to stress at all.
I like that.
This is a non-stress vacation.
I have a question about coffee. In the like, when we get to the villas, like, will there be any provisions for like breakfast or coffee, or like any coffee?
You actually have a villa that includes breakfast. So
Okay.
every day you're gonna have breakfast. That would include coffee. If coffee is a must upon arrival, because you will arrive later on, breakfast will be done. I can always ask the owner to just prepare some on the spot. Be a cafeteria. We can ask them to in each villa with some espresso cups, etc., for you to make.
Perfect. And then do you guys is there like any kind of groceries that we could get in there? Or I'm guessing we probably won't. The only thing I really need is coffee. But other than that, I figure we'll find food places.
Yeah. So there are some shops nearby. You can also ask the driver as you arrive from the port to the villa to make a quick stop at a supermarket. You pick up any essentials you need, and you can continue afterwards.
Cool.
Yeah, and Amy, also, like, once you're at the villa, if you, like, let's say you and Casey just want to run out, the 2 of you, and go grab some things, and you don't want the whole family to be with you, you can ask, right, like Val, they can ask the hotel to call them a car. Yeah, like a taxi.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense.
You guys want to run out, like, just the 2 of you?
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay.
Also, one more suggestion to your point that you asked earlier about the restaurants. What I would advise is, if you definitely know a restaurant that you want to visit 100%, then definitely let us know in advance. Otherwise, you can just not think about it. It happened all the time. It happens all the time with our groups. You can just let us know even 2-3 hours in advance, and we can, make something happen. If that restaurant, for example, will be busy, we're gonna try to accommodate you somewhere else that you'll still be enjoying, etc. So basically, you don't have to stress about it. Which restaurant should I go on this day? Maybe you'll not be, even, yeah. just stick with what you feel at that moment. In general, in Greece, here is more like the people are more relaxed. It's not everything by the book, by the schedule. So, yeah.
Mhm. You'll make sure we eat, so we're good.
Yes, of course.
You'll be well fed.
I'll make sure. Yeah. You shouldn't
you.
think about food. Here in Greece, the food is it's definitely good in most places that you'll visit. So next day you're gonna travel.
I gotta jump off, guys, but thanks so
Mykonos.
much. Really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
So, sorry, John, didn't catch that.
I gotta jump off the meeting. I got another meeting, but thanks so much, guys. I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay.
And
Nice to see you, John.
looking
We'll
forward to
send you the
chatting.
recording.
Yeah, looking forward to chatting with you guys.
Looking
on
forward.
WhatsApp. Thanks.
See ya.
So at 1 p.m. you'll be picked up from the villa, right, and transferred to the port, where you'll take a ferry from Naxos to Mykonos. Again, the ferries here are amazing. Definitely, you're gonna enjoy it, and you'll arrive there. It's about a 40 minutes. Yes, Casey, you wanted to ask something?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You probably don't think about it, but like I've been watching Instagram videos. So like I take my luggage onto this ferry and then I just like put it somewhere. And then
Yes.
I take my Can you just walk through this for me? Just because like,
Sure.
I wouldn't leave anything in America anywhere. And so it's just different. It's a different mindset. So if you can just talk through it for me a bit.
Basically, each ferry here has a common area where everybody drops their luggage. Nothing is, taken somewhere, or it's just a common area where everybody leaves their luggage, and then they go up towards the ferry. And once the ferry, arrives at the destination, you just go down, pick your luggage, and leave.
How do you find it though? If everyone drops their luggage there, isn't it like pure chaos?
Casey, this is a part of the appeal, let's say.
Yes.
So it's complete chaos. Everyone is trying to exit the ferry as quickly as possible because no one wants to queue up. So you have to hustle to find your luggage.
Oh,
However, what we always say is, your more important things, the passport, your money, your phone, take it with you on a smaller bag just to be safe. I've traveled with ferries a lot in my life. I'm sure Valerius has as well. They never take your stuff. The only case that a luggage would be stolen is if accidentally someone took yours. So the same applies with the airport on luggage collection. You have your tag, let's say, and you just make sure you pick the right luggage. It's not as stressful as it seems on the videos. There are people there that can help you. There are also people there that will be shouting at cars and at people. So just get in with a Zen mindset. Like, this is an experience. We're going to try the Greek way of leaving the luggage at the side and just enjoying the ferry as much as possible. But so far we haven't had a single traveler lose their luggage on a ferry.
Okay.
It's actually more common to actually forget the luggage on a flight or something, and it stays at the other airport versus the ferries.
Okay.
Yeah, and Casey.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Casey. I've had a family who was really nervous about this too. And so we talked about it, and she bought neon like tape and put on all of the handles of her family's luggage. So all they had to do was do like a quick scan, and they saw all their handles, and it worked well for them. So that's like, you can do something like that if you're really like worried about finding them quickly. There's things you can do to make your luggage stand out a little bit better.
Okay. I feel like I should drink to enjoy this, but then I feel like if I drink, I'll lose my luggage. It's just very like.
You don't need to worry about it, Casey.
It's an adventure, Casey.
Yeah.
What I saw was accurate or
I
whatever.
vote for drinking and neon tape, like the combination of
Yeah,
the two.
drinking and neon tape. I think it's
On
perfect.
you and on your luggage, so that you match, so that if you're too drunk, we can just match you.
Right. Put the neon tape on Casey, actually. Like, yeah.
We got it. We're good. Okay, thanks. Sorry I made you stop.
No worries. Even just to reassure you, that place where you leave your luggage is secured. Nobody can go down once the ship, once the ferry starts. So you're
Okay.
gonna leave your luggage, you're gonna go up. When the ship lands, the doors open and everybody just goes and picks up their luggage. So it's pretty, yeah, it's more rare than losing a luggage in an airport, let's say. So you shouldn't worry about it at all.
Okay.
So at 3:35, again, a driver will pick you up and transfer you to your hotel, to the Royal Mykonos Collection. Again, an amazing hotel. On Thursday, August 6th, you're gonna have a 4x4 adventure tour, an experience with 4 vehicles. It's basically seeing the different side, let's say, of Mykonos. You're gonna see, again, hidden beaches, villages, panoramic viewpoints, etc. At 10 o'clock,
I just want to put a slight note here. If there are people, because you're a large group, there will be 4 cars that you can choose to go in. If there are people that are more adventurous, I'm thinking the teenagers, that maybe they want to do some off-roading, you can put all of them together in the same, let's say, 2 vehicles. And if the adults want to take it a little bit easier and just go by the road and have the scenic tour, you can do it. So the drivers are very, flexible in terms of the level of adrenaline that you want to have on your tour. So just a tip on telling them what you prefer.
Okay. Thank you.
I have a feeling all of the families will want the adrenaline. Am I wrong, Amy?
I feel like we might be one-upping each other for who's gonna.
That's what I kind of thought.
No, she's not. No, she's not as much of like a risk taker, but she'll do it just because she won't want to.
She'll have FOMO.
Yeah.
CJ might not either. We'll put CJ and Tanya.
Oh yeah, CJ. Yes, he didn't even
be in the chill car. Yeah,
he didn't surf with streaks.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
On this date, actually, on the previous day, once you arrive, there is also a booking at the Scorpios restaurant. At 5 o'clock, I can see it here. So I think it's for 6 people. If I'm not, yeah, perfect. So on 5th August, once you reach Mykonos, you'll have at 5 o'clock reservation. Now again, it depends on you because your ferry arrives at 3:35. You can either check in first in your hotel and then just on Scorpios. Basically, we should try to be on time. This is the thing with Scorpios; they are taking this very seriously, with timing. So, in order not to lose the reservation, we should be within, let's say, maximum 30 minutes. Let's say late, not later than 30 minutes.
How long does it take to get there?
So this is a troublesome question. There is one windy street that takes you there. If that street happens to have a truck or multiple cars coming the wrong way, you can get stuck there for quite a bit. The drivers are very good. They maneuver around each other. But at 5 p.m., it should be pretty smooth sailing. It should take you let's say, 30, 40 minutes from the hotel. However, it's the last, 1 kilometer that might end up taking another 15, 20 minutes. This is nothing for you to worry about. It's just the reality of, how can I say, of the location, because it's so secluded at a beach with only one road accessing it. And the people of Scorpios know this, and they are understanding. So if you are, 20 minutes late, it happens. It's just that because of how busy the venue is, for them, they cannot leave a table, completely open for multiple hours. So you don't have to worry about the distance and the travel time. You just want to highlight that this is one of the activities that them, like a lot of the other providers, we can talk to them and they will listen to us. But Scorpios is their own thing, and they will listen a little bit, but not very much.
Okay, I was looking online, and it basically said you can get there, but getting back is really, really hard because you can't get like a taxi or whatever. So I think I read like, because we're going for this sunset ritual. So they said like if you have someone there to pick you up at like 9 or 10 to like bring you back, like is there a way to arrange that ahead of time or?
Sure,
But-
we can add the transport at let's call it 9:30 or whatever time you prefer, and the car will be there to pick you up. Yes, to find a taxi at Scorpios is hard sometimes, especially if it's busy season like August. But
Mhm.
if you have transport providers that are working with us, we'll make sure that there is a car for you to there at the time you would like.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Usually with these venues, again, let's say 1 or 2 hours, we say like a time, 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. that you want to leave. Let's say at 1 hour prior, you just send us a message, in the group chat, hey, and the driver will be already there. Hey, I would like to be picked up, in the next hour or so, something like that. And it will be, a driver will come and pick you up.
Perfect.
So next day, August 7th, you have a private catamaran sailing experience. And this one has been booked with the best, I would say, catamaran of the supplier that we have there in Mykonos. It's a Lagoon 57, an amazing, beautiful boat, which again, it will be a full day. It starts from, let's say, 10 to 8. The pickup time is 9 o'clock, 1 hour prior. Again, with time, if you want anything to be changed, right, we can accommodate that. If you want, for example, for the catamaran to be in the late hours or something like that, you just you will let us know, but in advance. For now, it is booked 10 to 6, 8 hours. And bear in mind, we cannot extend the 8 hours. This is by Greek law. A full day, it can be only 8 hours of full day experience. Any questions so far? All good? Perfect. Again, some recommendations. Then you're going to be transferred to Crete, from Mykonos to Crete, to Amirandes Greek Hotel. A transfer will pick you up from 11 a.m. Then you're going to take, again, the ferry. The ferry is more long time. It's approximately 4 hours. But again, I think you're going to enjoy it. And it will take you to Crete, where at approximately 5:20 you will arrive there, and a driver again will be waiting for you. Then the next day you'll have East Crete explorations. From early in the morning, you'll be picked up by the suppliers that we have there in Crete. They will show you the most, best place, I would say, in Crete. It will involve hiking. It will involve exploration. It will involve Spinaloga also, an island with rich history again. So yeah, it will be approximately 6 hours of experience. Aris, if you want, you can add here. I know you know this experience much better. Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite experiences, probably from all the ones we offer. The guide there is super flexible, so he will be with you from pickup till the end. His name is Vangelis. He's very welcoming. Cretans in general are very welcoming people for Greek standards, and I think you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna stop at some cute villages, have a few, beverages, some Greek coffee, etc. Spinaloga is an old Venetian fort. It's an island on its own in the Gulf of Elunda, and it is well known in Europe because it was the last leper colony. So around 200 years ago, people were there. Today it's very beautiful, right? You see a castle basically within the Gulf, but it's worth learning a little bit about the history and so on. For me, this is a full day. You get to hike, you get to eat, you get to drink, you get to swim. It's very nice.
Hey, Aris and Val, can you guys rewind one day and let's talk about what they could do if they want to do that cooking class.
Yes, that was I
what
was
that
about
looks
to
like.
yeah.
Yeah. And that way, Amy and Casey, you guys can let us know if you want us to add that on or if you want to keep it off. So explain what that would look like on day one if they wanted to do that.
So first of all, you're gonna arrive again in Crete at around 5:20. This supplier of ours in Crete, Vangelis, right? He will come and actually meet you straight away with the driver when at the pickup at the port when you'll be picked up, just to know you, etc. Right, for the next days. However, if you want, we can add in the same day a cooking class that, let's say, he will be with you until your hotel at around 6:30. Let's say it can start at around 6:30 or 7 o'clock. And it will last until, let's say, minimum 11, 12 o'clock in at night, right? So it's at least 5-6 hours. You wouldn't want to leave, basically. It's an amazing experience. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn about Greek culinary, right? Cooking. You're gonna it will be again an amazing experience. It will involve live music. It will involve wine tasting, olive oil tasting. It will involve you cooking and seeing the dishes, and also information behind the dishes, like which ingredients have been used. So it's again a pretty amazing experience. We haven't included it yet because, let's say, you might feel tired after 4 hours of ferry, let's say, boat trip. But we think if you're gonna take this, let's say, cooking class, you'll definitely wouldn't want to leave early. That's 100%, especially how Cretans greet you, there and show you their story. Yeah.
No, I just want to add, it's very common for us to get videos of our travelers dancing at some unrecognizable time in the evening. So it could be like 2 a.m. They're still there and they're dancing because they're having a good time. So for us, this is a very nice experience. This wasn't something that was originally included in your itinerary. So think about it, discuss among yourselves if cooking is a passion of yours. I will say that the alternative to this is going to Amirandes. Amirandes is a beautiful resort right on the beachfront. You have multiple great restaurants there, one of which has a full collection of Picasso ceramics and paintings. So this is the alternative. So I'm giving you both. One is ultra local, ultra authentic, really nice, an experience you remember for a lifetime. The other one is an experience at a restaurant that will feel very luxurious, very nice. There is live music on the pianos, etc. So you get to pick and choose what you prefer. We're here to facilitate.
I have a question about that, Casey, you too. So for the kids, like, I was like, oh, Picasso, because I'm old. But for the kids, I'm guessing that in our families, like doing the cooking class together, if we have the energy, seems like it's going to be interactive and something we can do together. Like, it could be really fun. What do you think, Casey?
I mean, I do. I'm just going back and forth because of what they exactly said. Like, are we going to be tired? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do everything, and then it looks great on paper, and then I love it. But then, like, I'm just going back and forth.
So the day we would be getting up at the hotel on a different island in Mykonos, and then traveling for 4 hours in a ferry, and then transferring to a hotel, and then going to this cooking. What time would the cooking experience be?
6:30, 7, yeah. Until whatever time you're going.
All night long?
All night long. It could be all night long, yes. However, please bear in mind that this is indeed, as Aris mentioned, it will be a local experience. You're going to experience how actually Cretan, let's say, life is, which is one of the most, let's say, hospitality, in general, you're going to enjoy it a lot. Of course, if you want more relaxed space and you want to maybe enjoy your hotel, etc., and feel luxurious, of course, you can stay at your hotel.
I mean, how tiring is it to sit on a ferry for 4 hours?
For me, I traveled many times, 4 or 5 hours in a ferry. I even traveled to Crete from Athens with ferry 19 hours. Of course, I would, everybody sleeping on the floor under some, something like that. Yeah, it can happen. But 4 hours for me is not tiring at all because the ferry is quite big. You have, coffee places, you have some. You can roam around also the deck, see the different islands, see the sea. It's for me 4 hours is pretty okay, and it's not tiring. But again, it depends on other factors. Maybe someone doesn't like the sea. Just saying, or
Yeah,
we don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
So can we just marinate on it a little bit, Amy?
Yeah.
And like I'm leaning toward yes because I want to do all the things, but then I just need to think about this.
I also want to just highlight something. The next day you have the hike first, kind of early in the morning. So there is, one side of me wants to tell you, yes, you should do the cooking class. You're gonna have a great time. It's local, this. But also I want to be mindful that you're gonna be a pretty high-paced trip the entire trip, right? And you're moving to another island. You have more activities coming up there. I would assume that you would want also to just take it in, relax. Mirandis, again, I want to say, like for the kids, etc., they have a lot of activities. They have water sports. They have different restaurants that don't feel so fancy. So it really is what you and your loved ones prefer to do. We would need an answer, we can say early next week, to also confirm availability with the supplier, etc. But for me, I think you're going to have a great time in both. It is more around the pace of your travel, how you want to spend that day. Of course, that day is going to be pretty boring because you're going to be just at the ferry. So having an activity in the evening is nice, but also it can feel tiresome. So totally up to you.
I do want to interject here. So I think that what Ara said is on point because you will have to wake up early the next morning for your excursion, which you don't want to miss because it's so great. And also I know that Amy, you said like you guys want to be in the water, you want to be doing things in the water. Like if you did go back to the hotel, you could be in the water, you could go, play on the beach and do all those types of things. But there's also Valerios, what is the olive oil kind of lunch?
I will mention it in a bit.
They actually upgraded you guys just because these guys are awesome and they're my amazing Greece partners. They upgraded an excursion for you. So you might actually look at this and be like, oh, this is cool. And I think this could totally maybe potentially like not replace the cooking class, but be similar. So why don't you talk about that, Val? And maybe that might help them with their decision.
One more thing I just want to add regarding the hiking. Again, because it's, let's say, Vangelis, who's, our amazing supplier there in Crete, the starting hours, we can, change them, right? If it cannot, it might be 10, later or, earlier. It totally depends on how you want, basically, not to be too overwhelmed with the time pressure, let's say. Now,
and even if you tell me I don't want to do the hike at all, he will be like, okay, let's go do something else. So
Yes.
he's very, very flexible. Like this, I can attest it. If you show up at 8:30, you're like, listen, I would love to hike, but after all the food and drinks yesterday, can you take us to like some beach that no one knows? He will take you. Like he's that level of tour guide, supplier, etc. So.
Okay.
Yes, so we managed to upgrade this experience here, the Cretan farm to table experience, which has been provided by the hotel itself, right? We have managed to upgrade it to olive oil / wine tasting experience in a vineyard, in an amazing local vineyard with lunch that you will be basically observing the vineyard. And it's an amazing, let's say, closing chapter of this island. Now, don't get me wrong, this experience right here, the farm to table experience, which is managed by the hotel, is pretty good, right? The downside is it's approximately 1.5 hours towards the farm that you will be visiting, right? And it's more touristic, I can say. It's not that local. So since you will be having 2 days of activity previously, amazing local, experiences, the farm to table might feel slightly not that, what you would expect as the final experience. So we have decided basically to upgrade this at no extra charges whatsoever. And it's again, you will be picked up by car, right? It's 30 minutes towards that vineyard. It's a local vineyard. And you'll be tasting olive oil, tasting supreme quality wines, and having an amazing lunch with an amazing view, and actually feel the Cretan, let's say, lifestyle, local lifestyle. So this is something that we are pretty happy about. And it will end basically, your Cretan experience in a nice way, in a much better way, I would say.
Perhaps Lisa is also right in the sense that there is some, let's call it, overlap between this and the cooking class, in a sense that you are still getting this Cretan hospitality. You are just getting it in a different environment. So the other one is in a village, in the backyard, and a small garden area that Vangelis has. This one is, a full vineyard in the middle of the hills. A more pleasant setup for lunchtime, where you can have the sun and see out, and also run around the whole estate and see the different types of fruits and produce. So in that sense, there is some overlap between the two activities.
Based on what our supplier though is saying, one completes the other, let's say, right? So in the cooking class, you're gonna learn about cooking the Greek food, and you have live music. It will be, an amazing, experience to that you first came to Crete and you're experiencing this. And the vineyard will be the farewell, let's say, experience that you'll be having. So one kind of completes the other one. But again, it's totally up to you. We're expecting you to tell us if you want to proceed with the cooking class or take maybe a chiller, let's say, paste. One downside to this day is that the Wayne family will be departing, so they will not be with us on this experience. The Wayne family will be departing on 5:30 in the morning for their flight, which should be at approximately 8 o'clock towards, domestic flight to Athens, where they can take then the international flight back home. So if the Wayne family, for example, will not experience this, maybe for them it would be, something amazing to actually also experience the cooking class. Now, you understand, it's something that I would definitely suggest, but it's totally up to you at the end of the day how you think you will be feeling at that moment.
Okay, and we just need to let you know by early next week, you said?
The best thing would be as early as possible. But if you want to take some time to think of it, yeah, you can let us know whenever you think.
Sounds good.
Some recommendations. And the last day, August 11th, will be the transfer to, again, the same flight, only the next day, the departure towards Athens, where you'll be then taking your international flight back home. And that's about it. Then we have some suggested packing lists, some insider tips. In the booklets, you can give them a read, and some emergency contact phone numbers if needed, right? But again, we'll be on the WhatsApp group 24/7 for you.
And also, to be honest, you are also in very luxurious accommodations. Okay, Naxos aside, where it's the villa setup, but the hotels in Mykonos and Crete are 5-star properties. They also have teams on the ground that are, if something happens, they will help you out. So I would say very little stress in terms of logistics, etc. Just make sure you enjoy it. You come excited and ready to get tanned and enjoy Greek sun.
Sounds good.
Anything else you would like us to talk about? Any questions you have?
I feel like any other questions I could probably just like look up randomly, like chargers. Or do we need to buy different plugs? Like,
There are some adapters. We will also provide you, Amy, when you arrive to Athens. We'll make sure to give you. We have lots of them in our offices. So if you don't have any, just let us know. We bought, from the equivalent of Walmart, a gazillion adapters for our clients. So we hand them out with every opportunity we get.
Yeah, and Amy, if you want your own, if you go back to your list, Val has on, I think it's like the last page, it shows like the type of adapter to buy. You can grab it off of Amazon.
Correct. And there's also a frequently asked questions document that I think, Lisa, you might have circulated with them that describes a lot of those, common things like tipping, money, what to wear, the adapter situation, some common words also if you want to practice before arriving. So that's just material to help you, but no need to study it unless you want to.
okay, cool, perfect. Thank you.
Of course.
So,
Casey, do you
yep.
Minute questions by chance? You're good. Okay.
At this point, I would definitely advise you to think, and if you have any questions, definitely let us know. Let Lisa know. She can ask us, and once we'll create the WhatsApp group, you can just, we can just answer you at any questions you need.
Okay, perfect.
You guys are all set. How exciting.
Yay!
I'm excited for you. I want to like hop in Amy's luggage and come with. This is going to be a really fun group.
Just don't get lost in the ferry.
Yeah, I know, right? You said, Casey, you guys are only bringing carry-ons?
She is. I'm bringing a giant suitcase.
Yeah.
That I'm going to tape with me on tape.
Yes. That's awesome. Yeah, Amy, I've been traveling more in just a carry-on, like my carry-on in my backpack, and I've been loving it because I don't have to worry about my luggage ever. And it's such a great feeling knowing you have your luggage on you at all times. But I do suggest everybody, you probably already have them, but I do suggest getting some Apple AirTags and putting an AirTag in each of your checked luggage just to make sure you know where it's at all times. And that's actually mostly for the airports, not really even for Greece. It's mostly for the airports, just to make sure if you do have a piece of lost luggage, that you know where your bag is at. So
Great.
All right, guys. Well, we will. Oh, yes, RS.
Right. I actually have a question for you. I don't recall for which family this is, but on our records, we have a daughter that has the same name as the mother. Just want to confirm that that's accurate.
No.
Okay. So we need to adjust this on the ticketing.
I'll
Because
verify with you, RSJ. I'll give you everybody's passport names just to make sure you can check off. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're glad we caught that because we could have had a hard time on the flight to Naxos. But
yes.
we'll adjust that, and no worries on the rest.
Okay, yeah, we'll verify all that with you today. I'll resend those to you so you can just look through, check them off, just to make sure we have.
Yeah,
them.
I thought Amy, you had a daughter named Amy. The birthday are different, but it's two Amy's. So everything we booked was two Amy's. But anyways, we're gonna try to fix that. Don't worry.
I wonder if it was Charlotte. I wonder if you guys. I don't know. Nora, right? Nora, Charlotte, right? Is that
Nora?
Your
Yeah,
girls.
we don't have Charlotte. Yes.
Charlotte is probably the one you have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Charlotte was Amy.
I mean, it's not a weird question. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law are both Carolyn. They have the same.
Right. Yeah, you get that mixed up.
No, we get a lot of this also with James Senior, Junior. So it's just like want to double check. Okay, so this is we had it wrong. We'll adjust, and thank you very much for clarifying.
Yeah, no worries. We'll work on that. All right, guys. Well, so just to recap, so you will get the WhatsApp group message about a day before you guys leave. But make sure when you get that message, make sure you guys respond so they know you guys are getting them. So they make sure that it's actually coming through. And then they will be your in destination. So when you guys leave and take off, Val and Arias will take care of you the whole time. They will get a hold of me if there's something that I need to be involved. But yeah, you guys are all set and ready to go. So let me know about the cooking class. Talk about that amongst yourselves. Figure out if you want to add that or leave that off. And then also go back and look at the restaurants and things, the suggested ones that they gave you. And if you want any reservations ahead of time, let me know. But if you're like, nope, we're just going to wait till we get there, that's fine. Just let me know that too. Okay.
And then we'll let Tanya's family know or check with them about when they land, what to do with their luggage, if they want to go back to the hotel or just jump on a boat.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds great.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you,
guys. All right. See you guys later.
See you guys.
Bye,
Have a lovely
guys.
week.